Hello, my name is Yusuf. The question is very interesting. Can native speakers or someone who speaks English really well, can they teach English or not? If you ask anyone, they would probably say, well, of course, they know the language very well. That's their mother tongue. Of course, they can teach it, right? But the answer is no. It's very difficult. Knowing the language and teaching are two different things. If you think about the cake metaphor, if you want to extend that metaphor, when you present the cake, you can present it in a, let's say, in a nice way, like you just put it on a plate with a fork and everything, or you can just hold it with your bare hands and just give it to someone. And this is presentation as demonstrated in a video. If you extend that concept, let's think about someone who makes really good cake, someone who is really good at making cake, and they want to sell this cake. Can they actually sell this cake? No, because, okay, they know how to make the cake, but they don't know how to have their own business. They don't know how to open a restaurant and call people and have this, public image for the restaurant. So teaching is kind of the same. You have the cake, you have the knowledge, you have the language, but now do you know how to present it? And this is where the course comes in, because the course explains the fundamental steps of presenting the language to the learners. First was the body language, of course. Your body language, the way you explain certain meanings using your body, your hand gestures, pointing to something, showing a certain motion to convey the meaning, which would, you know, it's easier for them to imagine and remember and learn. Then you have, of course, other ways like the teacher talk. Through teacher talk, you can try as much as you can to simplify and simplify the meanings and simplify the words that you're using, because you always have to think about your students. Of course, that depends on their level, but if we're talking about new learners, beginners, you have to think about 4-year-olds, as if, even if they're adults, you have to think about them as 4-year-olds, not in a, I mean, they're not 4-year-olds, but they would understand the language that a 4-year-old would. So I wouldn't say, for example, in the future I aspire to be a teacher, right? The word aspire, like, maybe they won't understand this word, so I would just simply say, in the future I want to be a teacher. So they're more likely to understand this one. And of course the third one was the scaffolding. Scaffolding is very, very basic, very straightforward. You lead by example. You just show them an example. You show them how we got to this point. Why is this correct? And of course, you also go on with the guided practice and the free practice, independent practice. You show them, for example, like an exercise that needs only one word to complete, or like, they need to match a certain sentence. And then after this, they need to do it on their own, maybe have their own presentation, write their own paragraph using, whatever technique or grammar that they have been taught. And that's it. Thank you.